So recently, there's something in Brookhaven I've been getting really curious about. It's kind of a secret, it's kind of a mystery, but since the last couple days, we got 2 mini updates. I know, one of them was about toys, and another was about consoles, but it gave us a new UI speed update, which is pretty cool. But the one thing I'm really curious about, one of those toys, well, a couple of those toys, were related to something in Brookhaven that not many people are talking about. And yes, we're heading over to the town hall for this episode today. But yeah, right here, we got these guys. Brookhaven's most wanted. And down below in the comments, before we get any further, because I know some of you may not do this, but comment below with what you think each of these characters' stories are, or your favorite character story. But tell me down below in the comments, and while you're at it, remember to like, subscribe, use star code Gremlins, and if you really want to be awesome, go check out my darzeth reaction channel. Link is down below in the description, probably to one of my new videos. But yes, these guys are right here, Brookhaven's most wanted. We got Chief Roden, we got Poison Ivy, we got Heatwave, we got Queen Cobra, Sparkplug, and Moonstar. To be honest, I think some of these might be leading us to what a future update's gonna look like, or already what updates have happened. So I know a lot of you are assuming right now this person right here is Marcus. And why do I think that, or why are people assuming that? Mainly because Marcus becomes a zombie, and we can actually check that out very shortly. And by the way, Marcus was also kind of a cop, FBI, but we'll come across that again. So we also got Poison Ivy here, Heatwave, Queen Cobra. So Poison Ivy's story, I'm not exactly sure how that currently fits into Brookhaven. She might be the one that has that weird garden house that has the quantum thing. That might be her. Because if you look at her very, very closely, she kind of... Actually, no, she doesn't. I was going to say she has a lab coat on, but nope. Nope, she has pajamas on and looks like gloves. But yeah, I was originally going to say that garden house is probably hers because that has a lot of vinage. But this also could be telling us about a future update. Maybe something's gonna happen. We're gonna have a giant forest overgrowth update. No, probably not. And then we have Heatwave. Heatwave originally, he looks like he was a lumberjack of some sort. Yeah, so we'll come back here. We'll talk about these 3 guys, and then we'll come back for these 3 guys. So, we're gonna start with Heatwave and go backwards from there. So, Heatwave looks like he was once probably a firefighter that went crazy and decided to live into the woods. That's one theory and one idea. But another cool one is that Heatwave is the one that's causing the random fires around Brookhaven. That's right, he is that quick and that sneaky. No one has caught him yet, but he causes fires all around Brookhaven. I know it does make a lot of sense, but at the same time it does. But obviously, he runs back into the woods and hides there after his job is complete and disappears there yet again. I know we don't have a lot of woods, but it makes sense, because you saw his outfit. He has like a lumberjack outfit going on. But never know, maybe his name is just Heatwave because he has a really bad anger. And honestly, maybe that's all it is. He just gets really angry and his name is Heatwave because he goes around swinging his axe everywhere, being a lumberjack. But now we can move on to the next one. I highly doubt anyone has it loaded in. But also, Moonstar, right here. Maybe she's the alien from that spaceship. Here we go. We're already seeing what I was going to show you guys a little bit earlier. Because there was an alien that escaped that. So maybe that's who that is. Yes. But yeah, Moonstar, not who we're talking about right now, sadly. We're talking about Poison Ivy. And as you realize, guys, there's not any vines or any, like, sort of plantish stuff going on right now. So I'm trying to think. Do I really? Yeah, you know what? We're gonna load this in. We're gonna load this in. I'm just gonna do it. So maybe Poison Ivy actually has a lot more to do with the story than we originally assumed. Maybe Poison Ivy is the one that had this place as their house. And I'm going to make this very clear. I'm assuming that maybe they got corrupted. This is like a Batman origin story going on right now for you guys. I hope you're excited. So here's the story of Poison Ivy. I know Heatwaves was less awesome. Lumberjack with anger problems. Yeah, that causes fires as a pyromaniac, I guess. Yeah, that's their story. But yes, now Poison Ivy's story. This is, we'll say this is Poison Ivy's house, okay? Okay. So they love to, oh, wow. Nice Christmas tree. But yeah, they basically live here, make experiments and whatnot. Then one day, they had an accident when they involved the quantum plant theory. The quantum quant theory, you get what I mean? And then they became Poison Ivy. As you realize, guys, that theory actually kind of works. We got some weird, bizarre plants. We have... Okay, that one we've seen. That one's just a mini version of the normal plant. But this one right here, that's not normal. And this one right here, not normal. But you get what I'm trying to say. It feels like we can do something in here, but we really, at this current moment, can't. But we're not here to explore that stuff. No, 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 no. We're here to talk about the plants we got here that poison ivy is creating and rocks are creating. I don't know what's happening here. There's something going on here, and I don't know what's going on, but something's happening. But yeah, just think about that for a second, that this was their lab. They were creating stuff. They're a villain, though, or maybe they're not a villain. Maybe that's the agency's list. Oh, and the agency's trying to find this person. It would make sense, actually, it being a good guy, but considered a bad guy because you're doing something that's going to stop something that's actually bad, but they're currently considered good. Yeah, it makes way too much sense. And now we're going to move on to the next one. Mr. Roden. By the way, they also have a toy. They have their own plushie. So this is why I'm assuming this may be Marcus in like the future. Maybe he bulks up a little more and he just says he's the police or something. Or maybe he believes he's the police, because you realize that's not in the police station. I just want to mention that to you right now. That's... What's going on over there? There's like a recycling thing. Are they recycling someone right now over the Brookhaven airport? I don't know what's going on over there. But yeah, now we're in here, and we go over to this section. We got, first off, this right here. As you realize, this is Marcus as a kid. Yes. But if we go into here, and we go down to here. Oh, perfect. Marcus is currently doing the job I was kind of hoping he was going to be doing. So, this right here, some people assume, right now is the change. They think this is Mr. Roden. Before he changes his outfit, before he adds a mustache to hide his identity. Because remember... They may not know this is Marcus, and Marcus wants to keep his identity a secret. So now he's a green, mean, and a criminal machine. So he's hiding his identity by putting a mustache on his face, bulking up a little more, you know, to change his facial features. What is happening here? What is happening? Oh no, they're being chased around. Oh gosh. Here we go, guys. But like I was saying, it makes a lot more sense that it may appear. But we can also get a little better picture of Mr. Roden. We can go over here, and as you realize, I am literally putting myself into a cell. I am not most wanted. But guys, if you want to see me as most wanted, maybe that can be updated. That'd be kind of weird, seeing my face on the most wanted list. Oh, come on, just let me up there. Come on. Up we go. There we go. Thank you. It's over here. Thank you. And then we go back here, and no. We don't want to climb. And there he is. His facial structure doesn't match the other guy's face. But to be fair, if you become a zombie, this game already does a lot of weird stuff. And then there's also the last theory that Mr. Green and Mean is actually up here and been caught for a while, but they're saying he's still missing because they're experimenting on him. Oh yes, that is a crazy theory to think about. That this guy right here is actually Mr. Roden. Yeah, but they obviously... He's shrunk down and shriveled up because he's cold. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know if a facial structure can do that, but we're going to say it does. Hey, dude, you're crashing everywhere. You good? I'll squeak you there. Okay, now we're done with these guys. As you see, yeah, again, his face doesn't match, but that still doesn't mean that's not him. But we're going to say it's not him. We're going to say it's something completely different. Probably another criminal. Then we got Moonstar, who we technically already talked about. So we have Sparkplug and Queen Cobra. Queen Cobra, by the way, is the one that I'm unsure about. I actually don't really have a story for Queen Cobra, so when we get to her, we'll think of something. But Moonstar is the easiest to look at. So Moonstar is from space, obviously. Traveled here on a spaceship far from the future or whatever. Crash landed here, not sure what's happening, thinks our customs are a little bizarre, and decides to live their life the way they want to. To be fair, I think all 6 of these people are actually working together in some form, like the criminal base down there. And then we also have that other criminal base, which is now gone, which I assume may still be around here. We have a little secret with that most wanted list. Actually, it would make sense. Each one of those do lead to places. Police station, Mr. Roden, the forest, or a Heatwave, or even the... whatever this is, like the... whatever it is, the Hasana thing. We're going to call it Hasana. And then we have the poison ivy, who's basically that house I loaded in. It does make sense. And then we have the spaceship for the alien. But I highly doubt that's going to be anything. But yes, this spaceship right here is probably how the alien got here. Because remember, there's like handprints and everything. But once they got out, they snuck around. Or maybe they're actually escaped from Area 51. it would make sense. We're in a bizarre land after all, as you see. But the last one is the weird one. We got the Roden person now. Okay. So we already kind of touched upon Moonstar. Moonstar is pretty simple. And then we got hello, little buddy. We're going back over there, guys. We're gonna go right over there for a second. I don't know why I don't jump with my skateboard. I literally run around, and I don't have to do this. By the way, this is the new UI. For those that haven't seen it yet, you can either type it in or just clicky-clack. So now we got, okay, Sparkplug. Okay, we did Moonstar, and then Queen Cobra. Queen Cobra is the one that may not actually have anything in the game yet. So I'm assuming a bunch of this stuff. Why are you doing sit-ups in the road, dude? What? You are not... Are you living life on the edge? I think you are. Okay, so Sparkplug has multiple things. First off, I think Sparkplug is actually the one that ran this place over here, the auto shop, and had the secret criminal base under the underground. But then something happened, they had to move. There's also an auto shop, not auto shop, the vehicle place there, and also now a, what is it, I guess a auto parts shop, which both have the criminal base behind it. So I think Sparkplug actually owns all of these, or secretly owns them. So basically, as you realize, Sparkplug looks a little different than everyone else. Almost as if Sparkplug is hiding their identity. Why would they? By the way, I know they look a little like Joker, but let's ignore that for a second, please. But yes, they're hiding their identity because they're actually the one that's running all of the auto-related places here, but they just can't break their auto spirit. So they basically steal cars, hack them, and bring them back using the auto shop to bring them back into the, place by selling them back at the vehicle place over here and selling the other parts that they don't need at the auto parts shop. Yeah, see, it actually makes sense. Wow. No, honestly, that makes a ton of sense. Like, literally stealing cars, bringing them to auto shop, ripping them apart, reselling them at the auto store. I don't know why I have so much trouble saying that store. It's a car dealership. And then finally selling the extra parts at the auto parts store. It makes a lot of sense. And then finally, we got Queen Cobra, which now that I think about it, maybe Queen Cobra is actually just a hacker. Maybe. Or maybe she's secret. Maybe that's telling us about a secret update. And we're going to get a sewer update where Queen Cobra is going to be living. Oh, yeah, and that's where the new criminal base is going to be. Maybe that's why they originally got rid of the criminal base. But no, that wouldn't make sense, because... Oh, no, yeah, because you have to walk down it. But then that one's still over there. We'll see, and we'll see what happened, guys. We'll check and wait to see. But that's all the stories for all the most wanted. I can't wait to read your stories down below in the comments, but thank you all for watching, and thank you all for being here. Till next time, guys. Bye. Bye.